You are now tuned into another episode of
Let's go!
Queer and Cool.
Coming straight from Miami to your home. Woo! DJ and web developer Britt Daddy discussing raw,
vulnerable, and cutthroat topics in the queer community.
This is Queer and Cool.
Y'all, we back at Queer and Cool. We got Boss Britt and DJ Exel all the way from fucking Atlanta, dog. Oh my God.
What's up?
What y'all doing down here?
Thank you for having us. We got Magic City Miami Fest, this weekend, the newest all-girl weekend, for the women who love women.
It's crazy. It's going to be so crazy.
And Miami full of coochie eaters. So I know y'all better go over to Magic City Fest. But
period.
Calling all coochie
eaters. What else
eaters.
do y'all do out in Atlanta though? Because my Miami followers always be in Atlanta.
For real?
Myself.
Oh, y'all need to pull up on us. So every week, we do 2 parties every week. Thursday, we got Foreplay Thursdays, which is actually the longest running all-girl party in Atlanta. 5 years, I believe. 5 years strong. Like literally the longest running all-girl party. And then we got Lust Saturdays. We do that every Saturday.
And we got First Fridays.
Yes.
The first Friday every month. And really, we throw the biggest all-girl parties in Atlanta, period. Respectfully. Atlanta Pride, going to be crazy in September.
Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, and
I'm going.
Oh, okay, it's going to be lit.
Oh, yeah, you need to be out there.
We're also doing Vegas Pride. We're partners with Vegas Pride, too. So we will be in Vegas. I believe it's the weekend of August 20th. Whatever that weekend is, we'll be in Vegas.
Okay. And we also have a podcast, the Progress Report. So we just be out there working, networking, and really trying to put on for our community.
Period.
So the amount of questions I have for y'all is insane. Like I truly...
This is fun.
This might have to be a part 1, part 2. Okay? Because y'all, let me tell y'all something real quick. Let me rewind it back. Right? Y'all already know it's Britt Daddy, right? But at a point in time, I had wanted to move to Atlanta. I felt like maybe my time in Miami was up. And I felt like, you know what, just to give some context, because some of y'all don't know like exactly where I was born. I'm actually born in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Wow.
Nobody knows that.
That's where I first moved when I came out here. Went out there, Lord.
Yep. I was living out there. I used to live in Stone Mountain, Georgia. My parents are military, so they were stationed out there. And at one point in time, I felt like as a Afro-Latino woman, I wanted to move back there because it's like Black Hollywood out there.
No, it is.
DJing, tech, just everything that I do, I felt like, you know what, it's time. Plus, in general, it's also affordable at the time when I was looking, which is
at the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been on
Stone Mountain is affordable though. But you might get your shit broken into.
Child, listen. At this point, I might get my shit broken into anywhere out here.
That's facts.
But that I have reached out to Boss Britt because I was like, oh well, who better to connect with than the top lesbian promoters? I wanted to be a part of the queer parties, see how I could support, network. And off rip, she invited me to her event. I didn't get to connect with you because as DJs, we got to stay focused and stuff. But Britt was out there giving people shots and stuff.
Yeah, you know how we do.
And my god brother, shout out to Hair by Fran. I was out with him and he came and supported too. And it just was so nice to see everything that they put together because I've always seen it online.
Oh.
So I just want to give you guys your credit because I give credit where credit is due. It's super hard because out here in Miami, no shade, we do have some lesbian events, but they're not. None of them are Black focused. We every time there's an attempt, it's not consistent. But you guys consistently keep it going, and the fact that you guys are throwing this festival, and as you said, you guys thought it was small, you guys have a weekend full of festivities.
Yeah.
Yo, we just sold out our yacht party, and I'm not gonna lie, when we first started, we're like, yo, because the capacity on a yacht is 200. So when we first started, we're telling her, we're aiming for 100 tickets. Yo, we sold out the 200 and people are hitting us up
can I get some more? No, it's sold out.
The boat?
It's sold out.
So it is a blessing.
No, it's really a blessing.
I'm so proud of y'all because
Thank you.
I said, there's people here that are from here that can't do what y'all are doing this weekend, first time around. So
that's crazy.
I just want to give my round of applause.
Thank you.
That's amazing. That's a dream come true for a lot of people down here. So I can't wait to be able, to support and join it next time you guys.
Yes, we got to.
I'm not in town this weekend, but I had to bring them on the podcast and give them the credit because by the time y'all see this, y'all gonna be looking for the next time.
No, period.
Don't miss out the next time.
Ketchup mustard.
Ketchup mustard.
Oh, I hate that.
So y'all already know this is only the tip of the iceberg of this podcast. So first off, let me reintroduce Boss Britt and DJ Exel. I want you guys to introduce yourselves because even if I introduce y'all with my amazing voice, it's not half of what y'all do. So Boss Britt,
yes.
we start with you, and then DJ Exel, please let me know because I'm interested in both of y'all journeys and just who y'all are as people. And what are y'all pronouns, by the way? Because I want to address y'all the correct way.
We're just ladies.
Gotcha.
But lately I've been saying I'm cool with they. I'd rather be called they than him.
Understand?
Don't call me no him.
I don't want to be called him.
I'm not
they.
no him. I'd rather a person, but would you rather a person be like him or they and play it safe?
Yeah, please don't call me.
Because that's happened to me. Like I feel like they played it safe. And
well,
just
they
said,
thought you were a boy. That's the problem. They
but
wasn't
that's what I'm saying though. They didn't know, so they just like they want their food.
That's
They know what to. Oh, okay, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you don't know,
They played it safe.
Okay.
So I respected that. I'm like, okay, thank you. Because if you would have said he wants his food, I would have been like, bitch.
It be so many times.
Oh wait, can we cuss on here?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking Miami.
Britt be walking in like, sir.
Right, like, come on, y'all
We be
killing me. Yeah,
Oh my
you
God.
could just call us ladies, though.
Yeah.
Oh my
Period.
God. All right,
She.
perfect. She, her.
She, her.
Her. Perfect. So, both of you guys.
All right, so I'm Boss Britt, the most lit, #1 female international host. International. When I say international, I mean international. You know what I'm saying?
Passport hoe.
Yeah, for real.
We done rocked in Canada.
Yeah, shout out to our folks in Toronto, Swags, you know what I'm saying? What up with it? But I'm from Ohio originally, Cincinnati to be correct. We went to the Super Bowl this year. We didn't win. Hush it up. We didn't win, but we went. And it had been since the 90s since we've been to the playoffs, so it's a big deal. But yeah, I've been in Atlanta for about 6 years. I've been doing parties since I was 15 years old. And really, I moved to Atlanta to expand and to meet more like-minded people because, Ohio is like crabs in a bucket. You know what I'm saying? It's a very small town. If you got something going on, you don't want to add nobody else to it because you might be a little bit like cautious about how long it might last and you might just be very territorial for that. But I always had this mindset where I understood if you just link with more people, it could be bigger and there's no reason to be greedy. But that was just not, doable in Cincinnati, but thank God my mom lived in Atlanta and I used to visit her and just the energy alone, I swear to God, when I used to go to Atlanta, like the energy just felt different and it was very motivating to see a lot of black people that were successful because where I'm from, if you black, like I'm not trying to downplay nobody in my city, but like if you got money, you doing it like not in a legit manner. You don't really, it's more common now, but back then growing up in Cincinnati, like if you have money, you on the street, period. Like white people rule out there in Ohio. So it was like, made me feel like if they can do it, I can do it. So I moved to Atlanta with the goal to just meet like-minded people like myself, met her, and we just started going crazy, like for real. And we met, through my friend Lala Shepherd at the Progress Support. She's from Cincinnati as well. And I'm really glad that we met, and I'm glad that, we was on the same page and risk takers because, hosting and DJing is one thing, throwing a party is another. So I'm just glad that we was, willing to take that risk because now it's gotten us to throwing parties in Miami where people was buying out our tickets.
Yep.
Can I say
Shit
this real
crazy.
quick?
Yeah.
5 years ago, we just reposted this. We came to Miami around the same time and was handing out mixtapes that I DJ'd and she hosted.
Facts.
That's it. And then we put on our social media, like, meet us at Ocean and 17th or whatever, because we was right at that beach and we was playing our mixtape loud.
Yeah.
Right?
People came to the beach.
And then we bought like liquor and like we was just having fun with people.
Yeah.
To this, and it was just like, that's crazy.
I saw that post today too, and I didn't get to fully read it, but I was just a part of it. And listen, y'all, I'm a Pisces, so I'm emotional.
Uh-oh.
But I was just like, wow. Like,
no, it's crazy.
Just honestly, just partnership. Let's start with there, like partnership. And I have questions about that later, but just the partnership with two badass women and y'all doing this together, it's surreal. I'm not exactly sure how Miami is yet because maybe I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna tell you something from what I have seen. I don't really see sincere partnerships.
That's everywhere though. Yep. That's everywhere.
But you know what? growing up I really grew up in Delaware. So
Damn.
So I understand where you're coming from about like when people have money, it's not usually in a legit way.
Facts.
You know, a lot of people get killed. You know, people always make fun of me from being from Delaware, and I'm like, listen, Delaware's no joke.
Yeah, no, I heard a lot about Delaware.
Is no fucking joke. If you have money, you have a very, very short lifespan. Okay, not because of just the legit, you know, how you're getting it, but because if you have it, people are gonna be jealous of you, and they will try to kill you. And I'm not from like the beach area of Delaware. I grew up like 10 minutes from.
Y'all got a beach in Delaware? I didn't even know Delaware.
I drove to Delaware by accident trying to go to Baltimore, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah, actually, believe it or not, the beach areas is the gay areas.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, we love some water. Look,
listen, they probably tune in too because they love it.
I'm crying.
But like, you're right. Like everywhere you go, like partnership is just very hard, no matter what. Like U.S. or out the country, like people are very envious, and I've been following y'all for a long time, just like everything y'all been doing, and just how you guys have grown. Like I've seen you guys start at like some small lounges and be at big places. So,
for real.
And I didn't even know half of the story. And like I said, like I used to watch y'all documentaries, not even for this, like just because I was interested. I was just like, wow, like who are these people? Like,
that's what's up. Thank you.
Do this, you know?
That's what's up.
When I like let you know, like, oh yeah, I watched the documentaries and all this stuff. It was like on some real shit. It wasn't anything about this fucking podcast.
Wow.
That's
it
what's
was about
up.
y'all. Because
That's dope.
I was just like, oh wow, like these are amazing women. Like they're doing the damn thing. Like this is inspiring. You know, how people like just like people invest in watching stuff about Steve Jobs and this and that. Like y'all, this is y'all fucking lane.
For real.
And y'all do it very, very fucking well.
Thank you.
So trust me, it's not. I'm just making it very clear because I'm honest. I did not research y'all because y'all are here as guests.
Yeah.
Period.
I researched y'all because y'all are doing the damn thing.
Period.
So tell me about you, Exel.
Alright. Yeah, so I'm from York, Pennsylvania.
Oh shit.
Alright. Yeah, that's why I said like I'm like 45 minutes from I'm like 45 minutes from Baltimore, and then I accidentally hit Delaware, got lost. I ain't got no sense of direction. All right. First of all, but I'm from York, Pennsylvania. I moved out to Atlanta 7 years ago, and just like Britt, it's crazy because like it's meant to be when you look back at everything. I was in Pennsylvania DJing for probably like 8 years, and I did everything I could out there. Like I went to Baltimore, I won a female DJ competition. I got a chance on VH1's Master the Mix. I also did like 2 or 3 China tours, but then the stuff was great, but it wasn't consecutively. Like it was like one big thing happened every year, right? So I'm just like, I got the grind, but the opportunity's not here.
Boom.
So I moved to Atlanta, but I had a 6-month plan and I never even visited Atlanta. When I look back, I'll be like, I had a 6-month plan and never even came to Atlanta. But in my mind, it was like, what do I got to lose? Because here, because where I was at, it was either DJing in hood ass bars or there was like 3 or 4 clubs, like 40 minutes, in between. Because out there, they made us feel like you can't play hip hop and rap without there being fights. You know what I mean? So whenever people would get killed and the club shut down, period. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I moved to Atlanta, was out here probably like 6 months. And I met Lala that got the progress report.
Easy.
The crazy thing is, me and Britt met not even in the gay scene. We met through Lala on a progress report. Mm-hmm. So then we started getting booked together. Like I would DJ and she would host, and then she came up to me like, yo, we should start doing our own parties. And I'd be like, bro, we're both new here. You know what I'm saying?
That's the best part.
And then I kind of like dismissed it a little bit. And I think she came up to me like 2 months later, like, you don't want to just try? And then I was okay, let's try. And then I swear to God, ever since our first party, we've been doing it ever since. And me,
killing it.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, me, like, I got a degree in social work, and I probably worked in my field for 4 months. Okay, 4 to 6 months. But just determined, and I think what we got in store for us is way bigger than what we're doing now. Yeah. And it's even bigger than parties. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
It's for the culture.
Yeah.
And I 100% concur because I always tell people, like, it's not just about partying.
Nah.
This is a cultural stamp. Like, you guys are doing big things.
Heavy on that.
Yeah, and that's why we appreciate you having us on here, because a lot of times, especially even me as a DJ, just like you said, even our first like 2 years, right, I would DJ all night, right? And I would walk up to somebody like outside the club and be like, yo, you should party with us. And they're like, what? I party with y'all all the time. But I ain't meet nobody. So then now we got like somebody opening it up so I can at least be social because nobody would know me. But Britt would be like, bro, they at our party all the time. I'm like, you don't understand. I don't see nobody once I'm DJing. Like,
yeah, because when I went to the event, I was laughing because Britt got me so drunk.
That's her job. That's one of her jobs.
That's what I do.
I specifically told her, I said, I'm just here to support. I only can stay for an hour. I gotta go catch a flight.
Yeah. Take the shot.
You barely caught your flight.
It'll make you sleep on the flight. Here you go.
No, that ass. I barely caught my flight.
Oh, I already know.
I was only supposed to be there for an hour. I made it there 5 minutes before boarding.
She just missed her flight from trying to take shots after the club was over.
I stayed sober the whole night. The end of the night, club lights on, I get drunk. How? Miss my flight.
It's in you.
That's that air sign shit.
Yeah. Just be like, why?
I was like, what the fuck? My brain came back because there was like an inside and outside part.
Yeah. The Sephora lounge.
A few other people. And I'm drunk as hell. My friend was like, don't you have a flight? I was like, I don't know.
Do I? Did I get checked in?
One thing I think that makes us really stand out is that we not about the money, like we about the experience. And with the experience, the money comes, right? But like, we just want to have fun, even if it's at our expense. You know, if it's our bottle, we pouring that shit in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? If we, like, people always say to us, every club we go to, like, damn, y'all decorate almost every party. Like, if it's balloons, if we're doing if we're doing a Playboy party, we got Playboy on the balloons and everything. But I think that the experience goes a long way, and a lot of people are afraid to invest in the experience.
Yeah, I don't care if it's 3 people in the party. We lit.
Yo,
we're lit. You are not here for no reason. We are lit. And I appreciate you for even pulling up. So let's have a good time while we here.
No,
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
For sure. And I hope if y'all are promoters or thinking about throwing events or anything like that, please.
Yes.
Please understand, first of all, let's do some takeaways. They're not from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And they are the hottest promoters, okay?
Period.
They will enjoy themselves with whether it's 3 people or 300 people.
Exactly.
For real.
Okay? And you just gotta believe in yourself.
Absolutely.
Truly. So, wow, I did not know you was from New York. Like,
yeah.
So,
You familiar with York?
Yes, I am.
Thank you.
One person out of 1,000.
Because my friend,
She just be like, Pennsylvania.
no, because I do say Pennsylvania sometimes because when you say York, people automatically think New York. But Amaretta say you guys start representing your city, so to put your city on the map. So that's what I'm doing. Okay.
About time. It took her about 7 years, but we here now.
Yo, listen. Yo, I understand, especially because, like I said, I'm from Delaware. So people always be like, oh, just say you're from Philly. And don't get me wrong, I did live in Philly for a good amount of time. I've lived in Philly. My dad lived in Philly all the way until I was 18. Can claim that too. But at what cost? I went to school in Delaware. I did high school in Delaware. I played sports in Delaware. I'm from Delaware.
Nah, right where you from.
Right where you from.
And I always say, yo, let me tell y'all quick. I never even told you this, right? Like, no. So when I got on to Master the Mix, right? Mm-hmm. So you know when like they introduce you on the show, they say your name and where you're from, right? So I tried out in New York, but I'm from York, Pennsylvania, right? So all my city was so proud I was on there. When I was like, yo, it's DJ Exel. It says DJ Exel New York. My whole city was mad at me. And I was like, bruh, I never said I was from New York. Yep. I don't even know the boroughs like that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But now it's important to rep where you from.
No, it is.
I went through the same thing too, like because when I said I was from Delaware, someone had put, Delaware, Ohio, and I was like, huh?
I don't even know if there's a Delaware in Ohio.
Like, what is that? Like, and then another time I had said Newcastle, Delaware, and they had put Newcastle, PA. So it was just like,
girl, we can't win for like it is what it is.
Right.
It is what it is.
I'm proud of where I'm from, man.
So wow, you guys actually already answered one of the questions because I was going to say, how did you two meet and how did you guys come together?
MySpace, Black Planet. We was looking them for love on Black Planet. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, it's crazy.
We
it's
met
so
on the
crazy.
humble, like just, and she really was acting Hollywood. I didn't even tell y'all
my
that
God,
part.
she always
She
say
really
that.
was acting Hollywood when I said like, "Hey, what's up?" Oh, hey, and I said, "Damn,
Hey.
that girl."
When you
Thank
DJing,
God I'm so humble because I could have said, "Fuck that bitch." Next time I see her, I ain't saying shit to her. And before you know, we wouldn't even be here today. So I'm proud of myself.
All right, she's
being
saying
a
all that,
patient
but now
person.
she known me for almost 7 years. Do I remember anybody?
She don't. It's really hard though.
She be like,
for
no,
her.
because a dude just came up to me like, nice to see you, right? And I was like, nice to see you too. And she came up like, yo,
Y'all can't believe she said that. I was like, I know for a fact you don't know who this guy is. But we just like people like, we gotta meet you outside the club because we meet so many people in the club. If I meet you outside, that's so different. But like in the club DM, I talk to everybody in my DMs. People be thinking like, I would just DM you. I DM everybody
I
back
ain't even
because
click on your
I'm not that kind of
profile
person.
pic.
You know, I didn't go to your profile. I didn't do no snooping. I'm not trying to get on with you. Like, I'm just genuinely responding because you're acknowledging me and showing me love. So I understand where you're coming from with that. Like,
she gonna stop saying that
And
shit.
I was the same thing for a while because listen, like I said, I understand you too because I understand both y'all. You know why?
Yeah.
Because when I moved to Miami, I started as a promoter downtown.
Okay.
And then because I needed to really get my name up here to prove that, okay, I also have a name down here. Now can I start DJing? And
Period.
I started opening as a DJ and it is a switch. You know, when I'm hosting, I can connect with more people, but when I'm DJing, like I gotta be focused. Like, because it's crowd control. You know, it's really like you really gotta see how the crowd is, so you can't connect one-on-one. It's really a one-of-many situation.
It's a fact.
It is one of many. Don't get me wrong, it's one of many as a host, but it's a little bit more. It's a bit different. So you understand like where y'all both coming from because I have been the one that's like trying to connect with the DJs when I was the host, just to network and stuff. And I thought I was getting the cold shoulder, especially because I don't speak Spanish down here.
Oh
Some of
shit.
them was looking at me like, you know what I'm saying?
So you say you was black and Latina. What are you?
My mom is Jamaican and Puerto Rican. My dad is Dominican and Haitian.
Oh wow! I
That's
love Zoes,
lit.
man.
Shout out, Pops.
Shout out to the
Can
Zoes.
you talk about being Spanish and not knowing Spanish?
We
'Cause I
interviewing you
hate
now.
it. I hate
Are
it.
you Hispanic too?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't speak
Puerto Rican.
Spanish?
Yeah.
You don't speak Spanish?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, un poquito.
Everybody know.
You know, I might not roll my R's, but let me tell you about how not speaking Spanish in Miami is not beneficial.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Every time I try to learn it, I try to learn it from a different Hispanic, you know, a Peruvian, a Colombian, a Dominican, a Puerto Rican. I'm like, la 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 la.
Cause they out here.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
Yeah.
They
And I
are.
did hear it's kind of different depending on.
The thing is, I have tried to learn. I did not like. I grew up with my dad, but not like in the same household. Like when he was 7, when I was
What?
7, not
Girl, you drunk? That Ciroc kicked in, didn't it? Okay.
not y'all giving me the Ciroc.
Hey, people be sleeping on Ciroc.
I'm over here
I used to
talking-
like
I'm
syrup.
over here talking before Christ, after death. When I was 7, he had moved to Philly because that's when my parents had separated. My dad does speak fluent Spanish,
Okay.
but I did not learn from him. And my mom, she was like, I ain't speaking shit. Like, I'm not, because her mother died when she was 4. And that was the one
Okay.
that was Hispanic. So she, as an Afro-Latina, did not speak Spanish. And then my dad did, but again, I did not grow up with him. So it is uncomfortable. Don't get me wrong. It is uncomfortable not knowing Spanish, especially in Miami.
Yeah.
And I try to learn, but there's so much other things that I want to keep up with. And I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm an all or nothing person. I'm either... I'm reading this...
Same.
I'm reading this book that's called Can't Hurt Me. And all in all, you either going to fucking do it or not.
Facts.
So I feel like when I'm ready to sit here and learn, I'm going to go to a country and truly learn, and then I'll take my black ass back here.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, my sister
I
just
wanna
got
learn too.
Rosetta Stone.
I was just thinking out of my
She
head,
did.
like, I can't wait. There's no Rosetta
But it
Stone.
is something you gotta be committed to.
No, for real, absolutely.
Like anything else. And
My older sister moved to Puerto Rico for 6 months because she was really bad. And she understood Spanish after those 6 months. So she would understand everything. Because my mom and grandma very fluent in everything.
Right.
And I am mad they ain't teach us.
Yeah,
Damn.
I truly wish. And
That's
listen,
fucked up.
I done took the Spanish classes, Rosetta Stone. Like I done heard my dad told me off in Spanish.
Let it go. Let it go. At this point, sis,
But
it's not for you.
Crazy. I understand it. I just can't speak back.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I can understand like a little.
Yeah, I can understand it at this
Say it
point
slow.
because I've been living here so long. Now I'm like, okay, I understand where they're getting at.
Yeah.
But I can't respond. So I'll be like, okay.
So I do have a question because
That's funny.
I feel like us coming to Miami, we seen the very commercial side of Miami where we on South Beach and stuff. Like, is it like that everywhere? Like, is there like hip hop vibes or is it very international?
I like Wynwood.
It's
That's my favorite.
And this is where we're at.
Yeah, I love Wynwood.
So that's a good question. You know what? Not the podcast.
The tables have turned.
No, I ain't trying. I'm just trying to have a conversation.
I love that because you know why? We need to talk about it.
Mm.
That's the whole reason why I brought y'all here because we don't. Let me tell y'all something, and I don't care how anyone takes it. I just said this today as a Black woman who tries to look for events like y'all. It's not here. Let me start off by saying that.
Yeah.
The hip hop events are the hood bars, most likely here.
Lord.
Okay, like Ghost Bar. Y'all know what Ghost Bar is.
We got Ghost Bar.
Everybody got a ghost bar. That shit hood. The one in Atlanta hood is fuck too.
Cause
you could enjoy yourself at Victory, for example, but Victory's more of a lounge, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it, and Victory's dope. Don't get me wrong, but not everybody can get into Victory because it's not everybody can really get a reservation, for example.
I never heard of it.
Victory, it's I think they just opened one in Atlanta. They have one in DC and they have one here.
okay.
And it's Black owned and they do have like hip hop DJs, rap, trap, but it's a dinner place too. You eat and everything. So it's not like
It's loungy.
it's like it's a lounge, but it's like lounge dinnery. But you also are gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But it's like even recently, like anytime anyone hears something that's Black, they try to like turn it hood. And they as in the community, not the owner. Because he living good.
Yeah. Right.
He's living nice.
Right.
But not the people. Like the people are not like truly letting the experience be the experience. It recently got shot up a couple months ago,
Damn.
and that's the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Niggas can't have nothing.
Niggas can't have shit.
That's what I like in Atlanta. We are so blessed to be where we are, and with our parties because violence is in Atlanta too for sure. But
And it be the out of towners.
Yeah.
It don't even be the people that's from Atlanta, live in Atlanta. It be them fucking out of towners.
They get too excited.
That come out there so excited and just be wanting to be just fucking shit up and then go home. And then we got to deal with new laws and shit getting shut down and all kind of shit.
But I could say the all girl parties. First of all, we not trapped out. And probably in our whole 7 years of throwing parties, we probably had like 5 fights.
Less than 10 for sure. Yeah.
I'm telling you, we do.
But I think that's our
2 to 3.
energy too,
Yeah.
and I think people respect
and
us.
Multiple parties.
Yeah.
That's another thing. We do not have that weekly.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
We don't have that monthly.
Y'all got anything for boys? Cause usually the boys got the boys always.
We have plenty of gay bars.
But that's how it is in Atlanta. It's the boys over the girls. We don't have any official lesbian bars or lesbian clubs.
MSR is a bar.
MSR, but that's like the older lesbians. But there's
the butches.
Yeah. Shout out to MSR. That's the only spot.
But we don't have any.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, because when we came out here, we're like, because I know when you started, you're like, there's a lot of lesbians out here, but like, it is
That's
really
crazy.
weird because we kind of want to go to lesbian stuff, but like, when you tend to go to gay stuff, it do be about the guys, right? Mm-hmm. So how come a dope ass I'm sorry, we are interviewing her.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, girl. We really
let her ask her a question.
No, but I'm just saying, no, really, like, how come the lesbians like not together like that?
So one thing about Miami is, while yes, we're diverse, it's very divided. And that's the number one problem. And there's no glue here.
Okay.
There's no glue. Like how y'all went out there and y'all saw that opportunity and y'all stuck to it and y'all was consistent. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's invested. Nobody wants to do it. Like I said, you either want to do it or you don't.
Right.
And down here, we do have, and shout out to Octavia, we have this Black queer woman down here that does cultivate events. But she's not knocking away like the men, and she shouldn't. Like that's fine. You don't
Yeah.
have to. But we do have 2 other lesbian promoter companies, which is She Life Events and Les Chick. But even those 2 companies, they're not Black focused either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's more Hispanics and Latin music and stuff like they'll drop some hip hop because I DJ for both parties.
Yeah.
And I love them. I love them both because I appreciate the opportunity, but I can't act like I felt like I belonged there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel belonged there because who am I to DJ a Hispanic party and I barely know how to say
Girl, you
so much.
Spanish.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, yeah, and I am Hispanic, but
I know we just don't belong there. I feel you, girl.
No, it don't hit the same.
I feel
Like,
it
you.
doesn't hit the same because I'm Afro Latina. Like
Yeah.
I
Me
love
too
the
at this
Black-
point.
I thought I just like 2 years ago, I just found out she wasn't Black, and I was so like,
Now you was
I
heartbroken.
was so heartbroken and felt deceived. I was like, you're
Not deceived. I
more
never
ghetto.
told you.
You're more ghetto than me. You don't have any Black in you.
No,
I'm like, I just knew her like dad was Black or something.
Technically,
I
Bruh,
just grew up
she
in the hood.
man. This girl hood.
technically,
Fuck
DJ
you.
Exel,
I ain't that hood.
technically, she does have Black.
Okay.
Hey,
No,
and
it's
she
just-
love Black people and Black girls, and that's why I love her.
I love a Black woman.
Okay,
Okay.
period.
Puerto Rico's white, Black, and Taino, so she
Yeah.
is Black.
I'm
but,
crying.
But I understand. Like
I definitely relate more to hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I grew up on.
Yeah.
Where I grew up at, the Black and Spanish people, there was no difference.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's Black, Spanish, and then
Exactly.
it's white. But then there's a couple few hood white people that
Down
drop
here,
in.
Down
But
here, it is white Hispanics
yeah,
and Black Hispanics are just Black. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And most of these events in general, queer or not, tailored to the white Hispanics because they're paying. Like they're gonna pay the sponsors are gonna pay everything. I had
that's
DJ'd
sad. I hate that.
I DJ'd for this festival one time, and I can admit that I mostly tailored to like Black folks. Afro beats, reggae, hip hop, rap, R&B. They cut my set.
Fuck them.
Not me hearing the
Fuck
jingle.
them hoes.
Not me hearing your shit.
I know.
What the fuck?
What was it?
What the fuck?
Hey, the mic picked that shit up.
I can see that though. That's
They cut
fucked
my
up.
set. They said, "Listen, you're paid. You did a good job, but our stakeholders, people at the top, they want to hear EDM and stuff. They don't want to hear this. Mind you, the crowd was still vibing.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the problem? They was like, well, our sponsors, like this is.
They don't even look at the crowd. That's the problem.
You know what? They didn't even fuck. They saw Black folks coming and white people leaving.
Fuck them.
And they wanted to keep the white folks. So I was like, oh, I see what's happening here. So keep that in mind. And that's why I was like, you know what? I guess I see why a lot of people are tailoring towards this crowd. Because even when I used to go to like clubs, like shout out to Blackbird on Tuesdays, they used to have hip hop and rap and R&B. I used to have a good time. Now, same thing. EDM. I'm hearing Whitney Houston at fucking.
Oh hell no.
Hey, white people love the Whitney Houston.
They love Whitney.
I'm like, damn, like,
Uh-oh.
and again,
The culture be sad when you play Whitney Houston. See,
Yeah,
white
you
people.
can't put it to the end of the night.
no, I'm like, damn, like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
You know what? That, like, when we think about gentrification, we always think about real estate, but we're not thinking about the events.
That's true.
Facts.
Our events are very fucking gentrified.
That's true.
That's facts.
Not us being silent.
No,
It's
no,
sad as
because
fuck. It's sad, and I'll just be
No.
like, I'm just trying to change that. I really am.
That's why I appreciate that y'all came down here, because I know that I know another event down here is Sweet Heat, and I appreciate that that's going on too. But like I said, they've been doing that probably for the last 10 plus years, and there was only one. We need more because in a diverse city, it needs to be diverse events. We need more events going on, and the fact that people from Atlanta are doing stuff that people in Miami should be doing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It blows my mind that that's not going on. But after you saying that, all you saying, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't me and Exel, it wouldn't be nothing else in Atlanta besides MSR.
We would only have one lesbian event, like the way it is for the whole week or weekend. We would only have one.
And
That's how it is in Atlanta.
And let me tell you because I think people accepted that and salute to them and all that. Yeah. But like even Atlanta Pride, there's like 3 or 4 or 5 different promoters doing their thing. And you gonna pull your weight. If you somebody, you gonna pull your weight. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be different experiences. So everybody's gonna do what they want to do or go where they want to go. But I think people just accepted that for what it was and didn't try to do their own thing. Yeah. You know, but we are definitely trying to expand. And we came out here a couple summers ago and everybody was like,
where y'all party at tonight? Where y'all party at tonight?
And that's what made us feel like, Exel, y'all know
like,
us?
damn, y'all know us?
Yeah.
Like, that shit crazy still to me.
So like, that's what made us feel like.
Oh yeah, y'all know. Like I was working downtown today because I was like, well, I want to be close to the studio, and I was talking to my homegirl, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be interviewing this woman named Boss Britt and DJ.
Yes, woman.
It was like. From Atlanta?
That's hard.
That's what's up.
So trust me, like y'all definitely known, and it's only gonna keep growing. So for real, like I hope y'all keep it up because, like I said, like there are some lesbian events, but it lacks consistency. And not that it's lacking culture, because I'm not saying that there is no culture in the Hispanic community. It's Miami. They're basically just given to what's gonna,
I got 5 good Spanish songs in me and I'm out of there.
Like
Suavemente.
Hey, black people love that fucking song.
That's my shit.
I remember, I know I'm going off, but I remember I DJ'd this one event. I think it was like fucking a baby shower or something. And it was like it was like a black family, right? Yeah. They wasn't vibing the whole time. And I played Suavemente and they all got hype. Yeah. I said, ain't this some fucking bullshit?
Because one thing crying. Folks, we get hype when we know it.
No, that's true. That's true.
Hold on.
That's true.
We don't know Bad Bunny.
Yeah. That's facts. I just got hit with Bad Bunny. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yo,
it ain't hard.
Yo, y'all funny as hell.
One thing black folks like is Suavemente, and if you throw on like some Dembo, we don't know shit, but we gonna
we gonna try to move to that beat.
Listen, oh God,
that shit funny as hell.
One thing I'll mention is that like during Atlanta Pride, like there's multiple promoters, and I wanted to ask because listen. Transparency moment. I saw like what happened. I'm not even gonna speak on who, but how do y'all manage y'all mental health while throwing these events and stuff? I know that there's probably like promoters like that got some shit to say. I know that y'all probably being the fact that you guys throw these lesbian events in an area that also has a lot of predominant gay events and stuff. How do y'all manage like to really mentally like stay calm? Communicate effectively, and just,
we got 2 different perspectives on that.
I want to hear.
Not really, but
Mr. Miyagi right here.
But I appreciate it.
Me?
I think y'all. First off, I think you handled it well.
Thank you.
And number 2, I think you are probably the calmer one, from what I'm guessing.
Yeah, Mr. Miyagi.
No, because I ain't gonna lie. Like, yo, like if I'm mad at you, I want to fight you, or I'm not gonna let myself be mad at you.
DJ,
like no, because
the lyrics are different, boy.
Because I'm not about to do no petty shit.
Yeah.
Like if I'm that mad, if I see you, we're not just gonna exchange words online, right? But I'm not gonna lie. Anything my dogs say is real shit, right? But what I do try to do is kill motherfuckers with. I try to show and prove and like, yo, you could do all this, but really you're just you wouldn't talk about us if we wasn't nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we not gonna talk, we just gonna show the fuck out. You know what I mean? And then that's that. But it does come a point where like sometimes shit do need to be addressed because y'all don't be knowing.
Yeah. It's so weird.
And listen, us Miamians didn't know shit.
So
and I actually got sent Boss Britt's post, and I was like,
it's so weird.
No, because
because the old me, I'll be proud of myself.
She doing better. That's why
because
I can't be
where
mad.
I'm from, like I told y'all earlier, we beefing about little as shit, and we ready to go to war about it. So really, with me, it's like I know where I came from. I know how much work I put in to get where I come from. And I know I show everybody love. Anybody that paved a way for us lesbians, I've always showed everybody love. I never try to shit on nobody. I never be like, oh, y'all old, get out the way. The new generation, I'm bow down. Thank you so much for what you've done. I've always shown love to everybody. No cap. Anybody, especially that came before me, because I'm from Ohio. Like, I didn't even know the extent of like what I was doing. Like, I'm just trying to throw gay parties because I'm gay and I know lesbians, but I'm not really looking at it from the fact of like, nah, this is like a like pride and all this stuff that goes into it. Like, I didn't know nothing about that till I moved to Atlanta. So with that particular situation, I just spoke on it because I wanted to say that that's not necessary. I don't know if you think that we have animosity towards you, but we have not said nothing negative. We have not tried to shit on y'all. We've been focused on our events and making sure that everything that we're promoting, we're going to honor it. So for you to be throwing that energy out during Pride when it's about the people, that's weird because it ain't about the money for us.
I saw y'all at that at that event.
We spent our money last year to go there, and we wasn't in there. We got kicked out. We wasn't even in there like, yo, we're gonna be throwing our shit next year, so just watch out. We was in there like, what's up, everybody, saying what's up to people.
Yo,
we were just vibing.
So
it's just like, I wanted to be like, yo, like, this is about the people, and if it is, just let it be about the people. It's not like we the ops, all this extra stuff. Like, it's already little to nothing going on, as you already said.
Exactly.
And this is why people can't stick together, because when we got something going on, we start feeling territorial. When in reality, imagine if we all collab.
Hello.
Imagine that.
So
people wouldn't have to pick where they want to be, and they would just come, and we will all still make our little money or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, we'll be doing it for the people.
I've seen you at those events. I've seen her at your events.
And when she pull up, we show love. We don't charge. We shout you out on the mic. All kind of shit.
Value to our event.
Exactly. This
and that's
is
how we
a good look.
Like, I can understand if we was handing out flyers or something at an event. Hell yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Nah,
we ain't need to do none of that, man.
All right, but I keep hearing this sentence. I mean, I keep hearing this phrase, and it's not like I idolize anybody at all, but it's when your idols become your rivals, right?
Yep.
Because it's like, yo, if I look up to you and I'm hungry and you not embracing opportunity for somebody that's hungry and can actually bring something to the table, but you think they not gonna eat? You think if they hungry and they show you they hungry and you not helping them, you think they not gonna eat?
It's
right?
weird.
And I'm gonna say some real ass shit. This is the problem, especially in Miami, because I don't know what, like, the M in Miami stands for misogynist.
Okay. Break that down, because
it's a big word.
We got it.
Massage. 60-minute massage.
Like, it kills me, because you know what? You want to know why Black culture is not embraced? Because Black people keep coming against each other.
Mm-hmm.
And these Hispanics, first of all, before I came here, I was just at another networking event, and all these Hispanics and these white folks, they were all like partnering, talking about how they're going to put their money together, do this, do that, and they do it, and that's why they get more respect in our culture,
Facts.
our community, anything. And that's why, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not in favor of the reasons why Black folks, especially as women, get disrespected, but we have to be accountable for some of our situations too,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? And so when I saw this, I was like, yo, this is blowing my shit, because yes, you're right. Like, the damage, like, all y'all could do would be crazy. Crazy.
3, 4 times, 5 times more big. Like,
I do want to
it's
say
weird.
Big shout to DJ M. Right? Because DJ M been doing huge events in Atlanta Pride for years.
She started Atlanta Black Gay Pride.
Yeah. So, and then, like, when she booked me for Atlanta Pride, when I first moved out here, it was crazy. I mean, Fetty Wap, this is like Fetty Wap, Tiana Taylor, crazy. She brought out Nicki Minaj, all this shit. To us now, wanting to be partners with us, and we doing Magic City Miami with her. So it's 2 ways you could do it, right? So you see hungry people on the rise that can actually bring something to the table. You embrace them, and you show them shit they don't know, and they show you some shit. You know what I mean? Or you could be like blocking motherfuckers out, and people are going to grow. You're not the only one. So either you put them on the team and y'all grow together and execute shit where nobody can touch y'all, or
they gonna outgrow you.
Your idols become your rivals. So
because we've hosted and DJed those events too. And when I used to do it, I wasn't even getting paid. I was just there. Really came with her one year. Then I came again. So it's just like, I don't know.
it is what it is. And what I like to do is just, I always say this, y'all, we need good energy at our parties. Like when you come to our parties, it's not you just walking into a party. No, we're having fucking fun. You know what I'm saying? And we making sure y'all have fun too. So that's what we want to keep it on. And that's just gonna show. Listen, everybody gonna have a ball, I'm telling you.
Energy is contagious.
That's honestly the reason why I truly know y'all, because I have reached out to Britt. I had told her, I said, listen, I'm a DJ in Miami. I plan on transition to Atlanta. I don't care where I need to start at. I don't care if I just need to open up for free. Like, how can I network with y'all? And she literally responded, just like you said, you don't act Hollywood. Like, she really just was like, yo, come to my event, check it out, check out this space, like because you know what, Miami culture is different from Atlanta culture, and I appreciated that.
Yeah, it is.
And years later, I'm not living out in Atlanta. I ended up just staying here, bought a house, and just then.
Oh, you done bought a house.
She got a house. Big flex. Come on, don't play like that. But look at us now. That's why I was saying, Exel, like, bro, I've been following her for years on Instagram. Like,
it's a dope ass space too. This hard.
Listen, and honestly, like, I didn't think I would be here.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So, you know, I would be lying if I didn't say, like, I thought I was gonna move to not Miami, Atlanta, because I was not necessarily saying I'm looking for the easy route, but it was a financial thing. I was like, yo, like, it's so expensive here. Like,
facts.
I don't like, and you know how it is DJing. Like, sometimes you gotta do some shit for free. Sometimes you gotta do a petty ass $100 gig. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's not enough out here.
Yeah.
But once I really started pivoting in different ways, like, it honestly inspired from people like yourselves, like, you know, realizing like one income's not enough, so you gotta do this and do that. Like, it's really people like y'all, and it goes back to what y'all said. It's not just about the fucking party. Like, it's more than that. Excel, I saw that you had an Airbnb. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Know what I'm saying? Yo, Toro, guess what? Because of both of y'all, I did the same thing.
That's hard.
Hey,
that's hard. You should have booked with you.
Yeah, we should have booked with you. Yeah, you ain't got to be stuck to one thing. And I think we both, you know, learned that, like, just because I host, like, I don't want to be a host my whole fucking life. She don't want to be a DJ her whole life. Like, you don't have to be stuck in just one thing. You really should never just try to focus on one thing. You should have multiple sources of income and just do everything while you're here. Like, if you got the opportunity, just do it.
And listen,
just do it.
For my folks listening, because, you know, that's one of my questions I have for y'all. Well, y'all have a business together, but y'all also have separate businesses. How do y'all manage that? How do y'all manage to effectively communicate, like, on y'all business, but also, how do you guys create a boundary for yourselves on y'all separate businesses? Because down here and in Philly, Delaware, everywhere I live, sometimes partners feel like they got to be a partner in every single thing. And I don't believe in that. And I see that you guys are really, like, just successfully managing y'all businesses separately, too, on what y'all have to do. So how do y'all do that? I mean, is it easy? Is it hard? Like,
honestly, I'd rather my partner be Exel. I feel like this is my easiest, most successful partner with everything that I do. I feel like last year we kind of just tried different things just because we're big on, like, podcasts and listening to people and trying new things, because we just want to make sure, because at times parties do get slow, and that is our number one source of income is events. And we would never stop doing it if the money got slow or anything. So it's like, in order for us to continue doing this, we got to think of other ways to get into it, whether it's trading, stocks, this, that, and the fourth. But I feel like my easiest business relationships, honestly, is with her, even if it's something outside of, like, doing parties. And Lala, too. I think, like, them two is, like, I don't care to do. I would try business with other people, but the easiest ones, the most successful ones, the longer longevity has been her and Lala. So it don't be no pressure neither. We don't be hating on each other. We want to see each other win. Like, if you got Airbnb, nigga, that's lit. Like, that. Let me tell my friends, send me the link. Like, we just all about helping each other. So it ain't even about no, hey, don't call me. Like, there's no boundaries to be set, because it's just so easy. I don't know. It's not that deep. It's just so easy.
Yeah. And before I go into it, one thing I gotta say is, like, us trying Airbnb and Toro, one thing I learned, like, you know, we are taught to invest. Once you got money, invest it and have 7 streams of income and all this. But at first I thought it needs to be 7 streams of income and different shit, right? Where really, once I've done Airbnb, it was like, you know what? I don't enjoy this that much. Right. You know what I mean? And it's just really to have, you know, money flowing. But now I learned, hey, I can, like, 7 streams in this music shit or what we do, right?
Entertainment business.
So like me, like you know, we do the parties, but then I got my Blaster Trash music review, which I can make money on. We got the podcast and stuff like that. So what I would want to encourage people, like, don't be all over the place because you got to master something.
Hello.
And if all my following is following me because of my parties and DJing, why am I jumping over here? When I need to look in my how I can make money in this. Like, even we've done so much for our business, we can help anybody with their social media. We can tell anybody what the fuck
that's why I be doing
wrong.
consultations now. Like, hit me up. Let me help you grow your business.
Now I feel like I should never work no 9 to 5 because even if I'm not fucking DJing, I can help so many people in so many different ways, right? But like how Britt said, like, first of all, we balance each other out very well on different things, right? So it's not just the parties. Like, a lot of big business plans we talk about outside of parties, we talk about growing them together. And like she said, like she did a dating show.
Girls Need Love.
Girls Need Love. And
I saw that.
And that's super dope. But like, if you build a following off of that, that's not going to do nothing but benefit us together.
It's
you know
all
what I'm saying?
tied in.
Yeah.
So entertainment, I feel like, is our biggest focus. Like, just.
I love what you said because you know what? I actually struggle with this. For one, like, she be making fun of me because I'm a baby. Okay. But, you know, y'all understand, like, sometimes when you're young, like, you got to go through the process.
Yeah, we all have.
Get your feet wet.
Truly. And I had the same issue. Like, I had started Turo, and then I was like, oh my God, like,
yeah.
to keep it real, like, I didn't like keeping up with it.
They wrecked my cars to the ground, and I had 2 of them bitches. I'm like, I don't want to clean this car today, but this guest got to get it in an hour. I got to go clean it because it got to get done. Let me shut the fuck up and go get it done. But yeah, I sold my shit.
You sold both of them?
Yeah. The engine blew on one of my cars, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get that fixed.
People don't see both sides. Like, people always think the grass is greener.
Yes.
With me, like, a lot of my followers know, like, I have a web design business. And that's my bread and butter. Like, with me being a web designer, and I also have multiple contracts throughout different agencies as white labels, that's my bread and butter. But also, like, honestly, with the DJing aspect, I had to take a break. When the pandemic happened, I took that break because I had to. I couldn't DJ out here because there was nowhere to DJ, you know, and I lost about $42,000 that year. And
a lot of people did.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you can relate.
The one thing is we can't relate because Atlanta
Atlanta opened up so early.
Actually, 2020 changed our lives.
Yeah,
like,
it was the best. Most money we ever made.
You know what? I take that back because I forgot Atlanta was.
But I can say during, all right, we was really locked down for 3 months, and for some reason we was still fucking active.
We was.
Like, we was going on. I
had a schedule during the pandemic. My ex headed it, and I was like, "Bitch, I'm not about to get lazy. So I'm about to get up and work out, bitch.
But
I'm gonna read a book, bitch, and then I'm gonna find something to do. I'm gonna make content. I'm not about to just sit here and not do nothing."
I definitely feel that in a lot of people. And I always was look at all my DJ friends and be like, yo, I'm so thankful to be here because even a year later from like the early 2020, like people still wasn't DJing. And it was a blessing to have been able to do that in Atlanta because nobody else was open.
Nobody.
Yeah.
They was looking at us like we was crazy. And we was like, honestly, we don't want to be out right now. But the owners of these clubs, they like either y'all come in or we got to bring somebody else in because they got to pay their bills too. Yeah, so we was kind of scared too. But then once we went back out, it was kind of like normal. It was very weird because then you would get on social media and see it, but meanwhile we in Atlanta, we didn't even have masks on in the beginning of the.
Shit, you're right.
We was outside like full throttle, and I'm talking about Thursdays. Everybody got bottles. I think it was unemployment.
This is when everybody was getting unemployment.
Look, on Thursdays,
including myself,
every section sold out on a Thursday. I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
No, so we made money because people was like, yo, I got 700 this week, and it wasn't every 2 weeks you was getting unemployment. It was every single week.
So y'all know how much flights were to Atlanta? They were only $28.
Oh,
flights was
so shout out to JetBlue.
Hey,
you're right. You know what?
That's crazy.
Truly did forget that Atlanta was still open.
Yeah.
Yes, it was open as fuck.
I remember my friend was like, "Well, shit, we getting paid anyways. Like we're unemployed, so we might as well go enjoy ourselves."
Yo,
I was like, "Well, how much are the flights?" $28.
Hey, we could tell when y'all was from out of town because it be 10 people with a mask
With
on.
mask
Everybody
on.
else, everybody else.
And then they be like, y'all really not wearing masks? They'll start slowly taking theirs off. Like, y'all really not? I'm like,
Well, you gotta
it's
hit
up
that
to
hookah.
you. But like the club, you gotta hit that hookah. you gotta take that shot.
Share the hookah.
And then we doing shit like drive the boat. Like, why? We're just acting crazy. But people gotta think like
Fact.
the loud, like going out is therapeutic to people. You know what I'm saying? Like the club can be a little toxic, but at the same time, if you with the right people, you feel good when you go out. It makes you feel good. You want to have a drink after a long day. So I think everybody was just like ready to be outside and just be
At
like,
first,
God
it was
damn.
an ethical decision though, because we did feel like, damn, we promoting this party, but damn, we don't want people to get sick.
Yeah.
We don't want to get sick. Oh, we are COVID fighters, first of all, because motherfuckers had COVID, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
and
had
had
it
to
for
sit it
sure.
out a little bit. But it was very ethical, because then it was like, okay, but we don't have no means of income neither, for real. So like,
None.
so y'all don't, so like, if you against going out, just don't go out. If you with it, go out at your own risk. You know, so it was
the
a
governor
very...
ain't making no better. The governor of Georgia, he said if y'all want to wear masks, wear them. It's not mandatory. We're gonna open up starting with Atlanta.
That's how our governor is. He never like.
I heard about Florida's governor.
Oh yeah, we have no class here.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I fucked with him for
Florida.
No, I fucked with Atlanta. Kemp.
Oh yeah.
For
they know Atlanta makes the money for Georgia. They like open up Atlanta, like
of course.
let them niggas out.
Too many entrepreneurs.
Let all them black people out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Ooh, they shut us down with the quickness. Like, oh.
Yeah, that was
like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But I will say I appreciated being able to sit down for a little because I'm so like go. Like it felt good to be able to just sit the fuck down. Like
oof.
Damn. Oh, well, good. Yeah, good for y'all. Y'all really created. Honestly. Y'all really created y'all own fucking lane.
Thank you.
Not even COVID can stop.
I'm weak.
With y'all being queer entrepreneurs, can I truly ask y'all, like, what has been the toughest part of y'all careers separately? Like, what has been the toughest part of being, and not just like in the promoting space, but as y'all can see, y'all have multiple businesses, even together and separate. So what has been really hard about being queer Black entrepreneurs or a queer Hispanic entrepreneur?
I can say this don't even gotta do nothing with being queer or Hispanic, but being a female, right? And even throwing female events, right? So our events are very successful for us. But if you're comparing a lesbian party compared to a straight party, clubs and stuff aren't satisfied with the revenue that the lesbian party is coming in, right? And at first we was like, these lesbians is cheap. But really, it's women in general. Women, they're not buying 2-3 bottles. They not showing out like that. If you're buying a bottle, it's probably your fucking birthday. You know what I'm saying? like you're not just buying a fucking bottle just because, you know. So when we try to expand and grow, it's very hard to compete with just straight people and straight crowd. So like people, you know, we have decent venues, right? But we want great venues for our ladies, but they just can't compete with the straight crowd. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think the regular person takes that into consideration. It took us a couple years to be like, yo, it's not lesbian women, it's just women in general. They're not going to spend money like a man trying to show out for all these people. You know what I'm saying? So, and when you go to a straight club, 90% of the time is guys buying sections.
Hey, listen, they still be
and the
buying
girls.
Look, yes.
I'm the same way. I'll be like, thank you. Hey, niggas love buying me drinks, and I love when niggas buy me drinks. I don't know if y'all want me to get y'all a girl later, because I'm not that one. Right.
So I think that has been our biggest struggle, is to get the respect and to get the opportunity that we really need to grow to the next level.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know what I mean? And then we just so like loyal that we be thinking people will be loyal to us, but then you have to separate personal and business. And we've had people that we felt like were loyal to us and be like, yeah, it's not going to work out no more because I got a $20K guarantee at the bar. I just can't give it to y'all. And it's just like, it gets discouraging, but we just keep doing it no matter what. It always works out. You know what I mean? God makes a way for us no matter what.
And has there been a time where you guys have had to basically pivot and find like a new venue real quick?
Every
All the
time.
time.
Yeah, thank God we're like, even our Saturday spot recently, we just had to switch it up. You know what I mean? But that's like once a year, especially when the first of the year comes, because leases in and you don't know if a place is gonna survive. So I think like every year we gotta find new spots, except for Foreplay. That's our dog.
Okay, yeah,
Shout out to Jay Daly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We've been there for 5 years, and it's crazy that people still come there and they still have fun, because we started doing Saturdays there, like first Saturday there, and then we went to doing every Thursday there. So yeah, every year we gotta find new spots.
Yeah, and
And it's tough.
we just kind of learned to expect shit. Even coming down here, we like, you know, we want to come early because you just never know. And I pray to God everything runs smooth. But if it didn't, like, we prepared for it.
Absolutely.
I mean, we just been there. Like, we had parties that was supposed to be that night in the venue call us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
people think shit always just sweet. Oh, people be y'all be always we be stressed the fuck out half the time. We just make it look easy, like. But we fight through a lot of stuff for we do this shit for the community for real. Like, we really be trying to make shit shake for us.
But I think that's another reason why I wanted to bring y'all here, because you know what? That's the respect that we have to give y'all, because
thank you.
Online, of course, even me as an Instagram user, like, I be like, damn, they look like they're having a good time.
Right.
Because, like I said, I've been in both positions, and not necessarily doing what y'all doing, but just I've been there.
Like you know, yeah.
I know, and I'm like, damn, like I know they probably be going through it.
yeah.
And y'all just make it look
And
so easy and good. And I can only imagine. So, like I said, like, my credit is truly to y'all.
thank you
so much, Bree.
Because y'all doing it state to state. Y'all doing it internationally.
Okay.
Yes.
I seen you link with my homegirl DJ P Nasty. Like,
I
we
fuck with P Nasty.
Yeah.
She hard as fuck.
She dope. Yeah.
Damn, she hard.
killing it in LA.
When I went out there and DJ and hosted with her, I'm like, I like how she like made me feel comfortable and kind of switched up the music to where I could relate more to it. I fucked with it. She did like a whole Atlanta set, even though I'm not from Atlanta, but like she just really made it easy for me to vibe and I fuck with P Nasty.
Yeah, she dope.
Her and Jay Killum.
with her, and that's literally how we linked, because she was a little uncomfortable in the Miami scene with certain things. And I was like, yo, let's vibe.
But yo, that's how you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta stick together.
Yeah, and I actually gotta hit you about some stuff, but we'll talk about that.
We're gonna talk about
we're
gonna talk about this,
absolutely.
Because off the record, like, I'm hanging out with y'all tonight.
Oh yeah,
where we at? Let's go.
This is the only day like where we can.
We can be like a little irresponsible between today and tomorrow. But Friday through Sunday, we gotta be.
Believe after the next episode, I'll hit y'all line. And,
cool.
I'll link up with y'all, because where y'all staying?
Shit, where we at? Miami Shores.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah.
Shoot, well, you know, as far as, because I know y'all got shit to do and stuff, I just want to ask like one last main question. What is the end goal with everything that you guys are doing? And I know it's not all just about the parties, but I know you said like y'all don't want to just, you know, be hosts forever. You don't want to be a DJ forever. Like, so what is the end goal with y'all partnership and as individuals?
Well, for me and Exel are really fucking entertaining, and we're very funny. So we will definitely be on shows of our own. I have a production company. I would love to like be behind the scenes on a lot of that stuff. She has a lot of amazing ideas. So I really want us to, we actually have shows we're working on. We have a series coming out and we have a podcast coming out. So I do see those two things being a landmark for the LGBT plus community, and definitely owning our own lounge and then a club. Because like we said, that does not exist in Atlanta. Right. There is a lesbian bar. There is no lesbian lounge. There is no lesbian club. Mm-hmm. So that is, for me, that's my ultimate, end goals is like leave those landmarks in Atlanta. Right. Then we're not even from there, so it's gonna be even more like we really did this shit. Like it's gonna be like dope to see that shit.
Yeah, and we saying real quick, just like I keep saying, damn, bro, we really sold out on this yacht and stuff because we be wanting to do so much more. We gotta appreciate what the fuck we doing right now. And I be trying.
And we be so head down too. We don't live in the moment enough as we should. And that's why I think we be so shocked when we be like, you know me? Like, yeah bitch, I know you be going viral on da-da-da. I'm like, I did go viral on that.
Both of y'all.
Didn't even care about it. I just was being goofy.
I checked in my bag today at Delta. The dude was like, "Where Paul Spurt at?" Right, and then we going through check
in and shit.
Checking through
My Instagram
Delta.
friend, DJ Exel.
Yeah, the dude was like, "You're my Instagram friend." I'm like, "Put me up front because we in basic
friends,
right
put me in that. Be that man cabin,
We real
friend.
basic.
How dare y'all put her in the cabin?
Nah, but what I would say is, I don't want to say our end goal. That's our next goal.
Next
right?
goal, yeah.
Because the crazy thing is, we never, when 5 years ago when we was handing out CDs, we never said, bro, imagine if we threw our own yacht party, our own pool party, and we brought Jocelyn out and we did all that. We didn't say that. And the thing is, the more you grow, the bigger your end goal gets, right? Absolutely. But that is our next goal, is I really see us, our podcast and our shows going off where we don't gotta DJ every weekend, but when we do DJ and throw a party,
big fucking
shit
deal.
gonna be crazy.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? And we can hit every city and host our podcast and do an after party. You know what I'm saying? And link with everybody popping in those cities.
Right.
And we pull up to cities and show support to the LGBT
We
promoters.
bringing everybody along the way.
Yeah,
Nobody gets left behind.
And we linking with everybody that's already doing their thing and just helping them do it even bigger.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely a club, definitely our podcast. And then after that, probably franchise the shit where every major city that lesbians be at, like Miami, LA, Houston, our shit's there too. And then from there, who knows?
Shit, and you know what? Honestly, like, shout out to Philly. I hope y'all come to Philly too, because
we gotta get
on
Philly.
some real shit, like, we got some lesbianas for real out there.
I already know.
Bust down, let's be honest.
I'm going there in 3 weeks because they have Philly Pride and they got the Roots Picnic, which is a bunch of podcasters and a whole like R&B lineup. But Philly is another place.
Yeah, we was talking to
In
some
3
people.
weeks, you said?
What?
You said it's in 3 weeks?
3 weeks, yeah. Like
okay.
June 5th, the weekend of June 5th.
So they got like 2 prides?
Yeah, they had so you know what? Their big thing out there is Sway Philly. And
Okay.
That's in July, right?
And that one they had one last week.
Oh yeah.
They're having a yacht party.
Okay.
The same weekend as Roots Picnic. Like, basically, like, they look for the right opportunities where there's a bunch
Right.
of tourists in town. And
Yeah.
they throw a big pride event. And
Makes
they're
sense.
so good at it. But, like, side question, are y'all thinking about coming here for Art Basel? Because we ain't got no lesbian shit during Art Basel.
That's in December, I think.
Yeah.
We never thought about it, but why not?
Let's do
Cause
it.
like, I think when COVID was still really pop, like right after COVID was really going crazy, we came out here like a week before Art Basel with M, and we was like, damn, this shit crazy. But we didn't consider that. But I'm assuming everybody comes out. We could chop it up about that.
It's over now that we didn't seen like now that we didn't seen we can do it. You know, it's
amazing.
You know, sky's the limit.
They're starting to try to throw a little bit of queer events like during Art Basel now, and
Yeah.
I just can see y'all really like divulging into that. So listen, I speak on behalf of all of the Miami queers.
Okay.
Especially my Miami lesbians, bro.
Okay.
Palm Beach was good. Like,
Okay.
I know for a fact that they would love y'all events. So we're gonna definitely chop it up because, like I said, like just like y'all, same here with me. The whole point of Queer and Cool is because this is about the community, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
This is about the community. So, man, I appreciate y'all for
Thank
coming
you.
on.
Thank
For
you.
real. Like, y'all really did that. Y'all just landed, y'all.
Yeah.
We did.
Y'all could've found parking.
right. Now we was like, now we can't go out to eat yet. We gotta get something
Yeah.
quick so we can be on time.
We gotta be
But I want to
professional.
say thank you so much for inviting us and for showing love over the years. Like you said, I don't second like guess or think when you say like you was watching us just because you support us, because from day one it's been nothing but love. And I do remember when you told me no, it's not DJ Bree Daddy, it's just Bree Daddy. And I was like
Why?
that's different to not have a
I don't
DJ in there.
The reason why is because down here, it's a very boxed in city. And I don't want to be boxed in as just a DJ because they only respect you as a DJ. When I branched out and told people I had a web design company, no one took me serious because I went by DJ Bree Daddy. And people was like, oh, well, she's just a DJ. What you know about tech? Bitch, I know a whole lot. I got a master's in application development.
Okay. That's what they did to Kanye, try to make him just a producer.
We got a show coming up. I tried to drop DJ off my name on the show. She ain't let me. She ain't even peep that. I'm like, God damn, we driving
I ain't know you were trying to
around the
spread
city.
your wings.
Yeah,
Keep DJ.
I just felt like
God
it
damn.
was just the best. It almost felt like like DJ was another title. Like,
Yeah.
she doesn't go by host Boss
Yeah.
Britt.
Hell
Like
no.
Boss Britt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
All right, Excel. I think this is your time to check that DJ out.
You blocked my blessing. It's over now. The final, we got the final edit
She
now.
didn't explain it like that. She just said it sound better.
and sometimes like people truly get
You grabbed the mic. All right, it's time she
Now
got
that
going.
she explained it like that, I understand. Drop the DJ.
I'm DJing on Sunday at a lesbian event. And
What time?
I had to tell
Sunday
them
I
night?
hope it ain't 3 to 8.
8 to 1.
Okay, we can
we
fuck
can
with
pull
that.
up.
Oh, say less. South
Yeah.
Beach, in South Beach. And I had to tell them the same thing. Like, I was like, yo, no, don't put DJ Bree Daddy. Like, that's
Period.
on the contract.
Respectfully.
Like, because, again, I'm not boxed in. As y'all can see, I got the studio here. Like, I do real estate investing. I do this and this. I just don't.
Boss.
Money, she got money, y'all.
Baby.
Okay.
Masters, you heard
Very
that?
well taken care of.
Listen, well taken care of.
Okay. She
But
about-
I love your energy, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. No, thank you for
I appreciate
you so
y'all.
goofy. Like you're
We
so
kept
goofy.
it very professional today, actually.
Yeah, we
trying
did.
to be
We
on
tried
the
to-
best behavior.
Listen, y'all don't have to do shit. Like, this is, first of all, this
We
is
want to
not
make sure we
podcast.
answer.
Do what
We
want.
want to make sure we answer the questions
Oh, I
correctly.
know your phone full. Fuck
Hold
you,
on.
you so fake. She tried.
It's the rapid charger.
They said they try to keep it professional, but they had to get me a whole ass shot.
Yeah, you did
As
say
we should.
when you and your daddy was 7. When your daddy was 7, he moved you.
Right, that shot hit different.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm bad to fuck up. You know one thing about Queer and Cool, we keep it raw. We keep it raw.
Yeah,
Hell
facts.
yeah.
I love being gay.
We don't even try.
I'm out of here.
Going gay was the best thing that I ever done.
Yeah, she was on edge. She ain't know
Honestly.
which way to go.
Yeah, I tried to be bad for a little minute, and I was like, "Who am I kidding, bro? Like, you better than these niggas.
Yo, facts.
Niggas should start turning me off." I'm
I
like,
hate
"Bro, you
studs.
broke as fuck. Like, I got
I
2
hate
jobs and I'm
studs.
16, bro.
Now you was taking him out for lunch.
Yeah, I'm like, you ain't got your own money.
Not you bought him Valentine's Day
Get it.
gifts.
I'm gonna be a stud.
Not the voice got deep. I'm fucking weak. I hate her.
I never wanted to be a stud. I was just being me, and then they
She had
then they
bangs.
called
She
me a
had bangs
stud.
as a stud.
No
Y'all, I gotta
cap.
show y'all the
Well,
picture.
listen, y'all presence is amazing. Okay, studs,
Thank you.
them, doesn't matter.
Period.
Y'all are bad.
Thank you.
Period.
Like,
Bad
y'all
bitch.
Appreciate
gonna be
you.
turning heads this weekend. All right.
Oh, we
so-
going crazy.
Crazy.
Okay.
Y'all make sure y'all check her out. Boss Britt, DJ Exel. When y'all in Atlanta, go check
Fuck
them out.
with us.
Please. If y'all down here right before Memorial Weekend, I hope y'all really check out their events because
Yeah.
I'm a bit salty that I'm going to Bahamas. But at the same time, I got to spend it with my boo. Shout out to you, boo.
Okay.
Hey, boy. I feel that.
Hey, Atlanta
You
Pride.
blushing.
You gonna be out there too, September. The first week in September.
Oh, she gonna be DJing Atlanta Pride. It's official.
Oh,
Let's
stay
go.
with us.
It's
Stay with us.
official.
I'm there. I'm going to enjoy myself, y'all. So.
Period.
Hope
With her
to see y'all
boo.
there. We out. Queer and Cool. Subscribe. Follow us. Follow them. I'm going to be dropping their Instagram tags. And again,
Please.
I really appreciate y'all coming.
Thank you.
This is Queer and Cool.